Hey everybody, what's happening? That was stupid. Whatever. What's going on, everybody? Your host, AMF1534 here, saying, welcome back to Let's Play some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and this is Volume 5 of our Gone in 20-ish minutes segment, and once again, we got a lot of cars to get down with today because, well, we always do, but we're on List 2 now, so we're making solid progress, and the best part of the whole thing is the fact that a very nice portion of the cars on the second list are actually in our immediate vicinity, so this is going to be good. I'm hoping that if everything goes according to plan, we could potentially knock out like 4 cars today, and we're going to start the whole thing off trying to find the Ballista Compact, which is right here in the airport. It's just that I don't know exactly where it is. I know that it's inside the parking garage somewhere. Oh, I just saw somebody driving one. Come back here! Come back here, you ingrate! It's this thing right here. Come here! You stop driving and you let me have your car. You just give it to me right now. You jump out of there with your crossing guard. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, see? This is what I'm talking about. This is when having things going according to plan is good, you know? Man, who would have guessed that would have gone over that way? I wasn't planning on that at all. Cause you gotta go like inside the parking garage, and you gotta go through some chutes and ladders to get through that type of thing. But you know what? We're starting the thing off with a bang. And I mean, I feel kind of bad for that guy. That guy just got done doing his air traffic control stuff with his orange, elementary school crossing guard vest on, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna go home now, and I'm gonna put my feet up, and I'm gonna have some Campbell's Chunky Soup, split pea and ham, and I'm gonna watch, some reruns of Dexter, and everything's gonna be awesome." And then here comes Carl. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! And then he punches him in the face, and he breaks his jaw, and so after that, he's got to go walk all the way to the hospital because he's like starting to pass out from threshold of pain, from going into shock, and everything's going bad. And he left his phone in the car, so he has nobody that he can call. The whole thing's just turning into a nightmare for him. All right, very good, very good. 35,000. Hey, we even hit the pinnacle of what we could get money-wise for that. This is awesome. This is awesome. So the next car we're going to go for right now, since that went over just swimmingly. I mean, I don't know why they call it, like, why swimmingly? Why not floatingly? Swimming takes a lot more effort for things to go over. But, I mean, if something goes over floatingly, I mean, that's even better, because you're just chilling. You're not even having to really move. I mean, you're just counting on your own buoyancy at that point. So, the Comet, that's going to be our next little thing here. It's in, I think they said it's in the Country Club, which is somewhere not too far away from here. So let me check this out real quick. It's like right down. Yeah, okay. It's right over here. Yeah, the Avispa Country Club. So we're basically already almost there. Just gotta go pop down the way here. It's crazy that there's a country club just like literally just a straight shot away from here. It's not even that far away at all. Okay, whoa. This is such a weird segregated town. Like you've got that country club just like right here in its own little area, and then ooh, I've got an idea. We can just go jump the fence. Hoo-yah! Yeah.
Enjoy yourself, sir.
Enjoy yourself breaking into private property, stealing very highly expensive vehicles for your own enjoyment and personal gain. But hey, anybody could add a chance. I mean, it's not like Carl's the only guy out of the people that live in this area that could totally just jump that fence or just go walk right in here and take it. And they all had equal opportunity, and this car's a convertible. Just go jump in there and put your foot on the gas. I mean, I'm guessing that person just left their keys in the car because, I mean, we obviously didn't have to do anything. Unless Carl is remarkably the fastest hot wirer, this side of the Mississippi. I don't know. He could be, but I feel like he just jumped in there and turned the key like that. There wasn't any sort of hassle at all. Oh boy. Cool. Not trying to cause any damage here. Just want to get this thing down. All right, we're at 5 minutes right now. We're already about to bank 2 cars in here, and we're gonna get top dollar for both of them. Okay, we'll just park it. I'm not gonna take that one up the ramp. This is a situation where I really want to, for these luxury cars, I definitely want to get every penny I can get, and I run way too many risks on that if I try to take it up the ramp. So we're gonna play it safe, because I'm sure that slapping that giant magnet on the exposed roof of that car isn't going to damage it whatsoever. There we go. You just have like the entire top of it is just crushed down into nothing, like the windshield's busted and everything. Really? Only 35, huh? You mean to tell me a Ballista Compact is worth the same amount as a Comet? Alright, whatever. I mean, that Ballista Compact is like a Honda CRX. How is that thing worth the same amount as a Porsche? Wasn't it like a Carrera? I don't remember. I don't know my Porsches too well. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna go out this way. Now, what are we gonna get at this point? Oh, there's a Stafford. Yeah, let's go get the Stafford. Unless I see a Stallion. Apparently, somebody told me that the Stallion was on the list, and I didn't realize it. And when I went back and I was when I was watching my video while I was this morning after I was reading through my comments and stuff, somebody told me that. And there was that one spot while we were looking for the I think it was the Blade, that we ended up picking up like 3 Stallions in a row. It was really funny. And I go back, I was like, man, I could have taken any one of those damn things. But I didn't. Okay, so we're actually really close to where this thing is. It is right in this... Oh, actually, I think it's right there. That's totally the one. Is that a Bentley? Is that what this thing is? I'm pretty sure this it's either like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce. There she is. Man, this is... I'm shocked at how well this is going. I might actually have some time to play some Mortal Kombat X tonight. I totally went and picked that up after work with the money that I got from both my supporters on Patreon. Shouts to all 4 of you guys, and from like all the continued support of all of you guys that are watching this. So to all of you guys that are viewing, or you're helping me out in any way at all, I greatly appreciate it, and you're helping me, increase my gaming collection one game at a time. And who knows, I may even do some gameplay stuff of that when I get a little bit better, because I think the last thing I'd want to do right now is, do footage of me playing that when I literally haven't played a Mortal Kombat game since MK3. That's how long it's been. I'm not even kidding. So... But it was one that I figured I couldn't pass up on it, man. I've seen so much gameplay, and it just looks so awesome. Like, I just, like, the fatalities are insane, and just, like, the graphics and how well it looks are really insane, and, like, the new characters are all really cool, so I'm pumped for it, man. I had a really hard time deciding between getting that. Really? $35,000 for that, too? Apparently all luxury cars are created equal. Yeah, I was having a really hard time picking between that and Bloodborne, though. So I just decided I was just going to issue a little voting opportunity on Facebook and Twitter and see what happens. And MKX definitely won out, so I'm definitely still going to buy Bloodborne, though. Like, when I get enough money, not too long from now, to be able to go out and get that little guy, I'll totally do that, because I definitely want to do a Let's Play series of that. I think that Bloodborne would be a fantastic game to do that for. So, we'll check that out. Alright, what car's next? Oh, let's go get that Stallion. There's gonna be one like right over here somewhere. Could this be one? This may be one right here. Who knows?
I'm having your ride, dear.
No, don't take my car. Oh, that's a Blade. Okay, but maybe it's one of these. Oh, I think it might be this one actually. I think it's the one that had the diamond on it. Nope, that's a Clover. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Oh, actually, you know what? It might be this guy. I forget. I can't remember which cars are which these days. I totally watched that video earlier. That's a sunrise. I watched the video earlier today, and I already forgot what that car looked like. So, we're not going to worry about it. Okay, I have an idea, though. This is a car that it's the only one that's, like, got any sort of distance from here that I might as well go for. And I don't even know if I've even been in this area or not, but we're going to go get the tanker. The tanker, it's out in the, I think it's like in the Tierra Robata desert area. Domo Arigato, Mr. Robata, you know. And we're going to go out there and see if we can find that thing. Like, we just got to go jump on the freeway that's out in this area. And then it's like a straight shot up, and then you got to make like one little like hook and ladder curl, and then you're there. So, oh boy. Oh god. Dude, this is why I could never ride a crotch rocket, man. Like, the types of hairpin turns, and like, this is a really bad example for that. Oh boy! Almost had his head taken off by that thing there, but I don't know, it's just like, it's so easy to just like, you know, fall off of those things and seriously hurt yourself. Like, I was driving home last night, and I saw somebody that was on one, and like, she was doing like a pretty sharp turn. And like she was only just like a couple inches off the ground when she, you know, hit the, you know, the very apex of that turn. Ah! What kind of crap move was that? What was that all about? He wasn't even trying to switch lanes. He's just like, biker, shing. What a jerk. Okay, so we're going straight up, and oh, yep. Took my eyes off the prize for 1 second. That'll happen. That'll do it. Okay, here we go. So we just gotta go straight up. Alright, so yeah, we gotta go right over this way. We're gonna go around a turn. And then we'll hit this tunnel. Yep, yeah, we'll hit this tunnel. And then when we come out of it, it's literally right outside of this thing, so it's gonna be sick. Oh, okay, I got a little story to tell you. I hope that I remember it. I hope I remember it well enough. I'll probably only be able to give you the gist of it, just because I don't really remember the whole situation. So I'm driving home last night, and I'm on the phone with my girlfriend because, like, she called me. She wasn't feeling very good, and so, you know, like, her midsection was hurting her really bad, and so she was like. She's like, just start saying, like, just start, like, talking about something to kind of get my mind off of what's going on. And so, like, I'm sitting here, I was like, man, I gotta hurry up with something then. I can't just, you know, wait and try to think of something elaborate. And so, I just started spouting off the first things that came into my head. And, like, essentially what I came up with was, let's see, it was back in 1937, before Adolf Hitler began the Nazi regime, his family owned a washing machine company, and so they used to repair washing machines, and people would pay for their repairs with hot dogs. They used hot dogs as currency, and you know, and so people would pay for their stuff in hot dogs. And they finally came up with an idea, because people would pay for ones, and like extra monetary value could be gained with these hot dogs if you had liquid condiments on them. So if you paid for, you know, like say just a plain hot dog with nothing on it, like that's like $10. And then if you start adding condiments on it, like putting ketchup on it, it's like an extra 50 cents, and like mustard's like an extra. Gosh, what is going on over here? Freaking Battle at the Border, episode 4. My good lord, what the hell is happening? You just got, you know, taxis and like gang cars and weird dudes with tattoos on their arms, and man, what in the world is going on in this place? Gosh. So yeah, and then having like a relish was an extra 25 cents and all this stuff. And so I'm sitting here like, yeah, that was like how people paid for their repairs for their appliances back then, at this you know, washing machine repair company owned by the Hitlers. And I'm sitting here thinking, you know, so once they started figuring out that there's got to be a better way for us to accrue money in this you know, pre-Nazi lifestyle, other than you know, walking to the bank with a bank bag filled with just hot dogs with condiments just spewed all over the inside of the bag. and so I was like, you know what? When that happened, that is how the invention of paper money began in Germany. After numerous years of failure due to the fact of banking, you know, wet and runny hot dogs, they decided that paper money was the way to go. And so in July of 1938, that is when the first German paper piece of currency circulated through the world. The end. And that was like the whole story. Like, it was a little bit different than that, but that was generally the idea. And then, like, right after I go with that story, she was like, so just so we're clear here, because I'm really tired, no part of that was correct, right? And I was like, no, but imagine if it was. That'd be really, really weird. But at the other part of it too, I was thinking to myself, so before I started that conversation, she said, come up with whatever comes into your head first. And so I'm thinking, why did Hitler come into my head first? Like, there's no reason why he would come into my head first unless he was already on my mind subconsciously somewhere. So, I don't know. Maybe I had Nazis on the brain and I didn't even know it. But I'm really glad that we never really had a bartering system in the late 1930s involving paying for things with food items that were covered in liquidized condiments. Liquidized, that's not even a real word, but it is now. So, yeah, you know, we have weird conversations, man. Like, that's just something that happens on a fairly regular basis. I'll have things like that. So, whenever you're wondering about a new and innovative way to, you know, bring currency into your newly established business, not business. We are not rappers in this because they like to call it business or business. Then you could definitely start up a business that takes payments. Whoa! What in the world just happened? Jeez! I mean, apparently we better recognize before we take our crotch rocket into this weird gravel area, because that thing was just like, nope, not having it. You're getting launched, son. Alright, so real quick, we got a couple minutes left. But yeah, you know, maybe, I'm sure there's people that wouldn't mind paying for things and or, you know, having their change delivered to them in the form of hot dog byproducts. Just preferably not Bar S, you know. Bar S is really gross. They've got, like, the lowest grade of them all. Okay, I just need to see what this damn thing looks like. What is... Oh, it's that car? Okay. I know those are around here somewhere. It's, I gotta think about this for a minute. I don't think this is... Yeah, this is definitely gonna be another Blade, I think. I'm just waiting for one to pop around. Like, there's definitely no spot that I can think of in town where there's one just parked. I don't even think if there is one. There's just people generally driving them around everywhere, and so that's the hard part. And most of the time it's usually like a convertible, so I just have to kind of get lucky and see one. Like, I saw plenty of them last time, like all in one, you know, lumped up area. So we'll see. I mean, when we saw them, they were all down here. They were all right down in this area, right over here. Of course, now that I need them, they're not going to be over here, but that's where they were. That is 100% where they were when I saw. Yeah, they were all like right here. There were people just driving down this road, and they all had them. And now there's cops in the way, and nobody's going to let me have what I want in this setting without, you know, getting all butthurt about it. Hey, that guy's trying to steal a car. I don't think that it's his, so we're gonna go follow him because I don't think that, you know. Okay, somebody's got to have one, man. I just don't know where to look because they're never really all in the same place at any given time. They don't really have like a. There's not like a set path for these things. Nobody's like, I'm gonna go on my daily 3-block square. Oh yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for breaking all of my bones in the lower half of my body. I'm so happy that you did that. Feeling great, you know. my back was out. I needed to have, you know, that total shift in the bottom part of my skeletal system. Any of these? No, I don't think that's it either. There's definitely another ballista right there. I'm just not seeing anything, you know? And there's gotta be somebody that's got one. Oh, not right there. Definitely. Nope. Pretty sure it's not any of those. Nope, it's definitely not any of those. Boy, this sucks, you know? This really sucks. Watch, that car that I just passed over there is gonna end up being one. It's not that one, not that one, definitely not that one. Where are you, stallion? I must have you! You cannot hide! Even though you're doing a absolutely fantastic job at doing that right now. It's like I'm just seeing every other car besides the one I need right now. You know what? Somebody's gotta have what I need. But nobody's got it. I just want to steal this guy's car. DJ Premier! Yep, that's not one either. That's just another saber.
I'm jacking your sorry ass, punk.
Alright, well, that didn't go very well. I should have known better that that was going to be something that was going to be a possibility. Go figure, when I steal a car, it's got to be the one where the cop is. Just ready and raring to go. Alright, we're going to make one more pass at trying to find one down here, and if we don't, then I'm just going to have to call it good. Because, you know, it's I'm not going to be able to do this whole... Oh boy. Alright, I get it. You guys are mad. Oh, how dare he? How dare he take one of those things? Oh, such a horrible thing for me to just, you know, take someone else's vehicle of choice and use it for my own selfish gain. But you know what? I know how to make all of you guys go away. All I gotta do is just go right up in here and it's all gone. Alright guys, well, we're going to call it for now. I mean, we still got 3 cars done. I just didn't get that freaking stallion. More than likely, I passed one without even knowing it. Because, you know, that's what'll happen. Otherwise, it says, drive around in a taxi looking by the docks or the Ventura Strip. Huh. Maybe I'll have to do that next time. Alright guys, well, this is your host, AMF1534, saying thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. And hot dogs, you know.